Hey there, you guys. This is going to be your weekend guidance reading for Friday through Sunday. So the 24th through the 26th, 2017. So let's go ahead and tune into the energies for today and Saturday and Sunday. So the 24th, 25th, and the 26th. What is the energy? What is the overall energy for this week? Okay, the Knight of Wands. What is our challenge and lesson this weekend? What is the challenge? What is the lesson? The Nine of Cups. What is the suggested approach or action to take? Suggested approach or action to take. Seven of Cups. What is the focus? Where should our focus be? Where should our focus be? Which is going to be of our highest good. And we have the Hierophant. Outcome. What is the outcome, Divine Spirit? What is our outcome for the weekend? What should we expect? How should we expect? The Five of Cups. Okay. It's not really a card I want to see, but let's see what Spirit has to say. Divine Spirit. Okay. Alright. The Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So, let's see here. Alright, so I got all the cards in frame. So, overall energy we have is the Knight of Wands. So, this is like things are starting to pick up again. So, if you were feeling like a little stagnant, things are really slow. I'm getting like a lot. It's going to start picking up. Maybe this is like a spark of energy for some of you who have been feeling kind of less than enthusiastic or just kind of like a hermit for a few days or maybe a week or so, that your energy starts to really pick up. For some reason, it's like the new moon. I believe the new moon is on Sunday. Like on the new moon, I feel like this is like setting intentions. There'll be more of a creative, or the way that you go about setting your intentions for the new moon is going to be some sort of involving like a creative way of doing it. So for example, say you're the type of person that when you do new moon rituals or you set intentions to manifest things, you use vision boards to do that or something. Or I don't know, some people like to paint pictures of things they want to manifest. It's like they put their own energy into it. There's so many multiple things I'm getting that you could do creatively to set intentions, but that's what I'm getting. Could be that your intentions you are setting involve creative projects, setting intentions to be more confident, more ambitious, more determined towards something or a goal. The challenge in the lesson is the Nine of Cups. So with the challenge, I'm getting, because there's the energy still kind of loopy. And of course it's going to happen because we have a lot of cups. So you're going to be in your feelings a lot. And that makes sense because the new moon is this weekend and it's in Pisces. And Pisces is it's a water sign. So cups also do represent the element of water. So I feel like it's going to be hard to enjoy this for some of you. It's not going to be like you could easily miss all the opportunities out here, obviously on the table. Like you can miss something grand that you can take from this Pisces new moon. And why I say that is because Pisces is like the sign, they're very intuitive, but they're also very creative in a sense. They're very imaginative signs. I feel like you can tune and tap into that energy to visualize what you're wanting to create, um, using visualization techniques. I'm even getting, like, for some of you, set intentions before you go to bed, um, to remember your dreams, especially if there's something like important messages to take. I feel like this is like a dreamy energy, and it's going to help you with fulfilling your goals or setting your intentions. But I feel like some of you will miss it because the energy is like you're still dealing with some emotional things, and it might even rise to the surface that you're not seeing. That the reason why these things are coming up to the surface is for you to heal, see them for what they are, and release. um, drink lots of water. I wouldn't recommend, if some of you like to drink, even if it's just on occasion, or like say you just like to have a glass of wine or something like that, whatever you like to do, I wouldn't suggest overdoing it. Not over 2 glasses, I'm getting. Like, don't overindulge. I feel more so Spirit wants you to drink more water this time. Like, mainly water, not too much of anything else either. Um, Suggested approach is the Seven of Cups. So obviously Spirit wants you to take this time to fantasize and to daydream, to set intentions during your before you go to bed, to remember your dreams. The Seven of Cups is all about fantasies and daydreams. So I feel like that's what they're wanting you to do, and it makes sense. Like I said, Pisces is an imaginative energy, um, very creative. Also, they're very good writers, most of them. They're very poetic. They have a way with words. So you could even, when you're writing your intentions, like, you could come up with your own affirmations. I'm getting, like, set your own affirmations this full moon of what you're wanting to manifest soon. I heard the word 5 and 7. So maybe 5 to 7 affirmations or 5 to 7 intentions. Write those things down. I'm getting to weigh um, some of these things out that you're wanting to manifest. So I'm also getting, write a list of what you're wanting to bring in versus what you're wanting to release. Like, write a separate list of those things. That's what I'm getting to. Your focus is the Hierophant. So your focus is definitely going to be on the long term as far as spiritually. Like, whatever you're trying to manifest, do you see this being truly a part of you? Is it a part of your moral system and your values, whatever this thing is? Like, say, um, you want to manifest something long term, and say you want to move to Vegas, you see yourself moving to Vegas for whatever reason, but it's like you're not the type that you're, that lifestyle is, for some people Vegas is like that party scene, and it's a place that never sleeps, but you're like this hermit type. It's totally opposite of you. So it's like, do you really feel like you would fit in that environment? Like, is that really where you want to be? So it's like, really make sense of all of this. Okay, so can I really see myself marrying a person like this? So it's kind of like, you got to look at your morals and what you truly value, if these things match that, and will they be valuable in the long term, or is this just a short-term goal? Because the Knight of Wands, his energy is very fleeting. It comes and it goes. He's kind of frivolous with his intent. So I feel like some of you can do that, just rush through this, but I'm getting, kind of slow down. Use it, this energy to pump you up, or be enthused about something, or when it comes to what you're doing this weekend, but also know that you gotta be serious about it. Focus on the seriousness of what you're doing this weekend, even if it has nothing to do with setting intentions for this new moon. If it's totally outside of that, just what's going on with you right now. You definitely want to enjoy where you are this weekend. It might be hard for some of you to do that, because, like I said, you're over in your emotions. You're dealing with some certain things are coming up to the surface for you. But as long as you focus on your morals and what is right for you and what you stand on, I feel like you'll be fine, especially using this energy daydreaming. As long as it's in a balance and you're not doing it all day, unless you're able to do that, I wouldn't suggest just, lying in bed all day. Of course, unless that's how you feel, some of you still might be tired and just want to rest. But if you are doing that, make sure that you set the intention to remember your dreams, because there's like different messages. I feel like you're going to be getting like symbolic signs. Like I would pay attention to, like, for instance, there's a snake here. I've been having dreams about snakes too, and they all represent something. Snakes can represent our fears. Sorry, they can represent our fears. They can represent transformation. So it's like certain things in your dream, like colors, numbers, characteristics, how you're feeling in the dream. It's like all of those things you want to remember because they're messages. The outcome you have is the Five of Cups. So for some of you, it's like whatever has been getting you down or you've felt disappointed about in the past, or maybe the recent past, it's like you're going to have the courage to walk away from it. I'm telling you guys, I feel like water is very important. Like, if you're able to, try to minimize anything else that you're drinking, whether it's coffee, whether it's juice or something, soda, whatever it is, try to minimize it and drink majority water, because it's going to help you release energy, certain things that are stagnant within you, whether it's just energy or it's things that you've been holding on to that just finally need that release. And I feel like to do it through your body first, because it's going to help you shift something. And because you have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like what it's saying with the Nine of Swords is addressing those things that stress you out, or things that you might feel like you're not going to achieve something. Because the Nine of Cups is like fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and that's what's challenging to you. And somehow it relates. Like, you're going to walk away from these disappointments. It all relates here, and it's like finally addressing those things. All of it's coming up to the surface for you to look at and to heal. I feel like a lot of you will be walking away from that. Like, some of you can stay in this emotion of feeling hopeless and helpless in your situation, or feeling pessimistic. But I feel majority of you are going to be walking away from those things that you felt were at a loss, or certain things you feel like you couldn't achieve. Like, you're going to look towards something else that is working, or to build yourself back up again and believe in something again, is what I feel. So I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck to see what's going on the love front. And I didn't mean to go over this long. Sometimes I can talk. So, let's see. I'm going to use my angel guides and goddesses deck 2 as advice. 2 from the angels. So what is the advice for the weekend, or the energy that we will be dealing with for this weekend? I'm missing a card for love energies. Flirt. Okay, so extend your lighthearted energy to others. So this weekend, Spirit is wanting you to be more open, especially as the Knight of Wands, as your overall energy. Utilize this energy to, I'm just getting to feel like it's inner, like this, I don't know, it's kind of like inner child energy too. Just kind of feeling like a extra boost within yourself, like wanting to get out and move. And I feel like in the love area, because you're in that space, that it'd be beneficial for you to be more open and embrace the people around you. And it doesn't have to just be romantic. Obviously, it could be strangers, it could be friends, it could be family, but be more open. And I'm just getting that they're telling you to not take it so serious. because you can get in your feelings. It's like I said, this Pisces energy is going to have you in your feelings, and depending on where Pisces is on your chart will tell you how it's going to affect you. But I feel like collectively we will all be dealing with something emotional. Emotional doesn't mean that you have to be like a drama queen or drama king. It could be, you're extra affectionate towards people. It just depends on you. But I feel like at least be open hearted, and if people are being difficult, be open hearted to them in a way that you're compassionate and you're empathetic to how they feel. But really, I'm just getting like, don't take it so serious. Be lighthearted, laugh, um, just brush it off, and try to, if you have to, for yourself, try to encourage yourself to enjoy where you are. Do something that makes you feel good, and your body's going to feel things more. I feel like a lot of us are going to be very empathetic to certain things, very sensitive to energies around us. So the things that we're eating and drinking are very important. That's why Spirit is saying to be careful what you're drinking, what you're taking into your body this weekend, because certain foods have lower vibrations and it can cause you to feel a certain way. People around you, you can sense their energies very easily, whether they're upset, whether they're extra happy. It's like you'll be able to sense that even more. And I'm getting intuitively too, like you'll be picking up on things strongly. So don't ignore anything that comes up to you. Getting to embrace it. Don't deny or don't discount anything that like might appear to be significant as a coincidence. Don't discount it is what I'm getting. What is the message? Our spirits, divine spirit, the angels. What is the message that you have for us this weekend? I did not mean for this reading to be 17 minutes long. But what is the message? Okay, so Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. So really what I feel like the angels wanted to send out to everyone is to take this time to nurture yourself this weekend. Really nurture yourself. Because you're going to be extra sensitive. I just feel like you're going to be very in tune with everything around you. So I'm getting not to beat yourself up. Don't criticize yourself or others, but mainly yourself. Do something that makes you feel good within yourself. It's something as small as you just want to stay at home and lay in bed or watch something on TV or whatever, or just take that time out for yourself. It's very important because it's like I feel like Spirit wants us to be in that space of solitude and rest in a sense, like resting so we can feel everything, because there's, like I said, there's going to be certain things that come up to the surface that we need to look at and release, and they might not be all comfortable things. It could be past memories, it could be disappointments that you've had to deal with recently or in the past that come up, and you're going to need to be in a space of clarity. And that's also another reason why they want you to drink water. Meditate if you can, pray if you can, write, journal, remember your dreams, visualize. It's all going to help you, it's all going to benefit you. But more, like most importantly, you have to make sure that you're good. Like, how do I feel? If I feel uncomfortable, why do I feel uncomfortable? So you always want to pay attention to why you're feeling a certain way. You don't want to just brush it off and deny it. You always want to ask yourself what is going on. Like, why am I upset? Why is this memory coming back to me? It's all for a purpose. So be very patient with yourself, compassionate too, okay? So if you have obligations, obviously you want to take care of that this weekend, but I feel like try to find as much, solitude and private time for yourself this weekend. It's kind of a little self-reflective energy, taking care of you, energy, and I really would suggest like setting intentions for the new moon if you're into that type of stuff, because like I said, Pisces is that dreamy, imaginative energy, very creative in that sense as far as like visualizing, which helps. It's like a part of, the law of attraction, or a part of manifesting. Also, it's like a form of prayer, like words also, but your feelings and emotions and your visualizations also add into it. So like I said, you can write down affirmations too. All right, so that is your reading, you guys. It's 20 minutes long. I hope that this resonates with you guys, and I may do, depending on how I feel, I don't know, I might do a new moon reading for this weekend too. But if not, I will see you guys for Monday's reading. Much love to you guys. Peace.